This field lies on the road to Indian Church, approximately 40 miles from Orange Walk town. It was planted in May when the rain showed signs of coming because water is critical in the early stages of the crop's development. But then the rain stopped, sounding a death knell for these many acres which will never produce mature corn. It's a complete write-off. So is this field in San Carlos, 150 acres of backbreaking, intensive labor to plant, just taking up space now because there is no rain to provide critical nourishment. The sight of all these fields just withering away is heartbreaking to these farmers like Jacob Harms, a member of the Indian Creek Cooperative. His 90-acre field of corn is dying, just like his spirit since 2015 will be the third bad crop since 2012.
From 2012, we had a serious losses on that, and we lost about 90% of our corn fields. And then 2013, we did good. We had a yield about 134,000 bags on 2013. Then 14, we lost almost. We were suspecting about a 250,000 bags of corn, and we only received 48,000 bags. So we had a huge loss. And this year it looks like we'll go the same way or even worse.
So let's do the math. The bags are 100 pounds, which sell for between $20 to $25. The expected 250,000 bags in 2014 should have meant revenues of over $5 million. Instead, they got only 48,000 bags. It's a terrible financial loss for these farmers, but there's that ripple effect.
Right now, since there's a shortage on corn, the corn used to run from around 22 to 25 cents a pound. Right now, the corn runs from 30 to 37 cents a pound. And that's only because of the shortage, and that we see the drought, what is passing now. That's where we are seeing that runs short, and that's what raised the price, and that will raise the chicken price will go up, the eggs will up, everything goes up, so that will just be more costful for everybody.
In a country that you have 44% poverty, we cannot allow this to get out of hand. We have to be very careful as to how we handle these situations. And we have to have policies in place. We have to have people monitoring the situation and taking action in time. Don't wait till the situation is out of hand and you cannot handle it.
This year, farmers in the cooperative planted 4,000 acres of corn. But some, made leery by recent losses, diversified into soybeans, 2,000 acres in total. That's looking a little better than the corn, but only in areas where massive investment has been made in irrigation.
So far, it looks like they'll do a little bit better, but right now we're hearing that the soybean price will go down. We don't know, maybe the government will support us on that we will see the price will not come down. But so far, we are looking forward and going in a little bit more to soybeans. And my opinion will be getting support from somewheres, or getting somewheres more irrigation systems to go in with irrigation, even if we only need it like for 20%. But for this year, we have some farmers in our area that have to run their irrigation system already just 24/7 to keep it wet, and it looks very healthy.
For the corn farmers, the only bright green spots in this entire devastating picture are select fields or sections of fields where farmers have invested in extensive irrigation systems. But only 400 of the 4,000 acres planted by the cooperative are thriving.
One irrigation system usually does 120 to 160 acres, and approximately a cost of $200,000 investigation, plus depends on your well, what you have, and the pumps, whatever you get. We're approximately talking about $300,000 on 160 acres down west.
So while irrigation is obviously the best option and the solution to temperamental weather,
it's not that simple. That you have a lot of headaches to irrigate it, and there's no way to do everything, but we will need support for that. We are not able to do that, and that for the future, maybe there is a solution. Maybe the government or somebody will give us support. The farmers by themselves, they're that much down right now, they are not able to buy the irrigation system because we got in taxes on it, and they say they will charge us only GST, and they never repay that.
We have to try to mitigate the effects of of climate change. So they are looking at it and studying the situation and investing in irrigation equipment. And when you get to the border, then they're telling you have to pay the GST. And then you say, but hold on, you look at the items and it says that irrigation equipment is zero rated. So why are they charging? I say, oh, but he will get it back. Well, the policy for that is 90 days. But it doesn't happen that way. Blue Creek right now is owed GST for 3 years now. So if I have to take $30,000 out of my pocket to pay GST at the border, at the point of entry, that is all the money I will need to invest in the crop. So this is not what I consider farm-friendly policies.
Any farm-friendly policies at this point will come too late for these farmers and their dying crops, at least in the short term. But with hope fading fast, they are still holding out for some assistance from government.
So far, as I know, we are the only one in Central America of these countries in this Central America that was just have their own grains, soybeans, corn, and beans, all of that. We are, I think, Belize the only country in this area. So we will not survive if there's nothing. We need a change. We need something. We don't know what exactly going to happen, but we hope the government look into it and look to something over and find out what it can make for us.
Until that time, these fields of dreams have become the worst nightmares for these farmers who say that if nothing is done, they will eventually just disappear. Mike Rodon for News